Were you gonna show pictures?
Oh yeah, yeah. Disney was fun. Oh, I do have some interesting reports from Disney. Space Mountain rules. We did Space Mountain. Did we do these VIP tours? This is Kimberly, our tour guide. She's awesome. We do these VIP tours where we get to cut the front of the line, and it's like it's so sick. Anyway, and you can stay on the ride and do it twice too. I don't know if I talked about this last year, but it's like class warfare. It's crazy. Like there's all these little kids in line who've been waiting 2 hours, and you walk by them and you look them dead in the eye, and you say, "If your parents had more money, you wouldn't be in that line." And you spit in their face. You say, "Peasant, bitch." You kick them. You get allowed to kick one child in line at Disney if you have a VIP tour, right, Ela?
Nope.
This was Guardians of the Galaxies. Well, I mean, what was your guys' experience? Because I've done the VIP, but you have to do the VIP tour because obviously there's a lot of look. I'm not exactly going incognito. I mean, we're all red beanied out, so we're getting stopped a lot, which is very nice, and I cherish all the fans that come and say hi. It's very sweet and beautiful. I even invited people to come say hi to us, so I like it. It's great, but it's sometimes you need a chaperone because it can get a little wild and it ends up being like a fan meetup, right? People start queuing up and stuff. And can someone say something about Disney?
Dan had an interesting experience, right? This picture on Cars was moments before.
Famous last images. Wait, hold on. Okay, so where's Dan?
I'm like grabbing.
Who's this?
That's Olivia.
What? How is that? This ride is not extreme. Why does she look like? Anyway,
scared.
so there's Dan. Famous last images. God, I was screaming like a madman all day. Dan he fucking yacked after Cars. And I go, so we're getting off Cars, and he puts his head in the trash can, and he yaks, and I'm like, oh, damn, is Dan okay? And I go back there. Dude, that smell was crazy, bro.
Yeah, not good. It wasn't, I mean, the Cars ride was obviously what put it over the top, but it was the roller coaster right before the Cars ride that kind of fucked me up.
We did it twice, and frankly, going twice isn't that cool. It kind of ruins the ride.
Yeah.
It's not as exciting, and then you definitely get motion sickness the second time.
It's kind of pointless and kind of ruins it.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
I was trying to look cool and not scared. Didn't work.
I was trying to look badass. And he yacked in the trash can. I say, Kimberly, our tour guide, she's been doing this for decades. She's a seasoned pro. I says, Kimberly, how many times has someone puked on rides? I mean, Dan just puked, and on the Cars ride of all things, which is like a kid's ride. And she goes, well, the only ever time someone's puked is a child who was sick. So, Dan, you were the first adult in her decades of experience that puked on Cars ride.
Yep.
Ian was
Broke the
enjoying
seal.
that. Ian was laughing. Ian, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Oh, it was the best part. It was beautiful.
What was so joyful about it for you?
I mean, just that ride specifically. I don't know how Dan drives a car.
Do you get nauseous when you drive to work?
No, obviously not.
That was Ian's joke.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
There were more highlights.
Other highlights include Zach skipping a bunch of rides and Ela calling him a pussy. Zach was scared of a bunch of rides. I was like, dude, which ride did he skip where you're like, you're such a bitch? Ela was like, Hold on, which ride?
Splash Mountain. You can do
Splash Mountain.
He did the roller coaster.
Well, the roller coaster, which was the best ride.
You know it's messed up though, because you did the crazy Ferris wheel, and that one is like so much worse than all the rides you skip.
It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I had to pop in like my headphones to get through it. Like,
yeah, you had the dingle in your ear. I was like, bro, what's in your hair?
Like, I needed music. I needed to zen out.
Oh
Like, it was so scary.
Yeah. He also, it was weird. Ian skipped. We did Peter Pan and Fantasyland, which is for like 1-year-olds, and Zach was like super scared and didn't want to go on it.
What?
Yeah, dude.
So I don't know. You bitched out a lot of rides, but it's fine. We had fun. Ian.
Ian didn't pee all day.
He was making a point of it.
You know what was funny? A lot of people coming up to us kept going to Ian. So do you have to pee or what? And I was like, yeah.
Well, there was one of the people at, when you get off the rides, and he pointed to Ian. He's all, for people with small bladders, the restrooms over there.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love that. And then I learned something about Ian that really, I mean, you guys know that we've been doing this Bachelor segment with Ian. Put it on Ian. And then put it on Dan. I don't know, whoever, you guys know what you're doing. Anyway, I got to focus on talking. I'm so exhausted. This is a terrible episode. I'm just exhausted. If you like this show and you just like watching us sit here, that's fine, but don't expect anything of value to come out of this episode. Ian, we have this show, The Bachelor.
With a 3.
With the H3, or capital H and a 3. It's very clever. And we've been setting up Ian with all these dates, and I'm learning now. And he's a girl. He hit him up in the Instagram DMs, and she wanted to join, but she missed the cutoff. Mm-hmm. And now they're getting somewhat serious. And I'm like, okay, well then we got to bring her in as a wild card. And Ian goes, I don't want to include her in the show. And I'm like, okay, Ian, then let's do it my way. Because he goes, she's outside the show. I says, Ian, you found her from the show. She wanted to be a contestant. You're ruining the integrity of The Bachelor. This is serious.
True.
We're here to find love, Ian. And you found a girl outside of the game show format. And I says, okay, well then, Ian, why don't you just tell her that I want her on the show and let her decide? And Ian says, no. I'm like, all right then, dude. Love is in my hands. And I'm taking the power back. Because the show is...
We have other people that would love to be the Bachelor, Ethan. Ian.
I know, Eli, I agree.
Ian.
But do you see...
We have people requesting to become the next Bachelor.
And we have some really eligible people lined up. Okay. Now, for you to... I mean, what's going on here, Ian? Can you say something?
And what do you think the other two are going to think now? The two
I
girls.
gotta pee so bad.
Exactly.
Ian, speak for yourself. Go ahead.
I don't remember signing something where I had to pass over every DM to you guys for review beforehand. I don't remember that.
No, I don't remember that either because it doesn't happen. But what I do expect is that if we're doing a dating show for you, Ian,
correct me if I'm wrong, because you guys are big Bachelor Nation, fans.
Yeah.
Didn't the winner, he wasn't invested at all and he did it just to boost his music career?
Judd, yes, that's true, but...
So the actual Bachelor has no integrity to it.
Well, Judd...
Wait, so, okay.
His name is actually Jed, but we like to call him Judd. So Judd got slammed about his
for not being honest.
His fake intentions and also having a girlfriend outside of the show.
Yeah.
So if you wish to be treated like Judd, careful. Because people take it very seriously.
I think a lot of people take it very seriously. It's true. I don't expect you to tell me every DM and corresponding you have, obviously, although I would like that, to be honest. But okay, I don't expect it because obviously you have a private life. That being said, she did come to you in association with the Bachelor dating show. Is that correct? Yes or no?
The Bachelor with the 3.
It was around that time, yeah.
And did she or did she not say that she wished she was in the show and she missed the cutoff?
She mentioned the show, yes.
Okay. And do you think that having an outside influence like this is jeopardizing the integrity of the two finalists that we've selected?
I don't think so.
Okay. Why? How? Okay, but hold on. Let me ask you this then. Ian, how often do you talk to, because you were texting with her all the time we were at Disney, yes or no?
Not the whole time, no, a little bit.
You texted with her a little bit while we were at Disney. Have you spoken to any of the other two finalists?
One of them.
Okay, how much have you spoken?
Not that much.
Now, do you think it's fair to the girl who you haven't spoken to at all? And then meanwhile, you're texting the other girl while we're at Disney.
I mean, my DMs are there. They're open. But
Your DMs are open. You're saying, but well, I think that she's, has more integrity. She's
respecting the
yeah.
integrity of
Although
the game.
to be fair, I never said don't DM Ian. That's not a rule.
Yeah, but it could be assumed
It's
that
implied
that's a
for
rule.
sure. Yeah,
Right.
100%.
If anything, I think messaging him is kind of like, someone really competitive maybe
cheating.
would do that. It's light cheating.
Yeah,
but it's like a gray area.
it is a gray area. But someone who would win The Bachelor would probably go
the extra.
that extra step towards
True.
connecting with the contestant. But my point is in my opinion, this whole thing has been jeopardized because Ian seems to have real affections for this third girl. And I'm sorry if I'm out.
Well, then what's the point of
exactly?
the
I
show?
just don't know what's the point if we don't get to talk to her. Ian, is it embarrassing you that I said that you have real affections for the third girl?
You don't know what's going on. There's a reason why, because well, your main
Why
goal
are you
here-
not on camera? Why aren't you showing me when
I
I
gotta
talk
pee
to you? I
so
don't
bad.
understand.
Your main goal is to make this as cringe
How
as
dare you.
possible. I think.
My main
Not
goal
true.
is for love, for define you love.
What is your plan for
My-
the next segment?
pee so
Can you
bad.
describe?
Well, we had sure, I'll explain. But,
And then let's see
but-
how cringe it is or
Okay.
not.
The idea for the finale is that the two finalists call in on a Skype tablet. We're going to set up a nice dinner table, like Italian with the red and white checkered fabric and a rose and some wine and some spaghetti and meatballs. And I'll sit across from Ian holding the tablet of the finale contestant. And Ian will have a one-on-one date with them, but I'll be holding the tablet.
And then we'll be recording.
Yeah, and Dan will be recording. I don't know. Do you have a better idea? That yes, we need to be
Now
entertaining
you're
at the
confused
same
why
time.
I may not
Is Dan
want to
gonna-
involve
is
someone
that-
in that.
Is Zach gonna play live music?
Dan, Zach, can you play like flamenco?
Hell yes.
Flamenco's like the Spanish with the nylon
Hell
strings.
yes.
It's romantic.
Hell yes.
Okay, Ian. Yes. Why would anyone not want to be a part of that?
A proxy date with Ethan while Zach plays I Gotta Pee
It's not a
sound
date
bites?
with me. Somebody's got to hold the tablet.
That is a good point.
I don't have a robot to open a tablet.
So what, you want to...
You guys know how when you know how when you learn to drive, the driver next to you can take over at any point.
Learner driver.
Yes, Dan needs to have a overrider switcher so that when Ian talks, Dan can switch
Yeah.
onto him.
I agree. It's outrageous that you don't show when you talk. I mean, it's upsetting to me. And we went to great lengths, Ian, to get you a button, to get you the mic to open, and here you are still dodging it.
I'm doing it. I'm pressing buttons. I'm all over. I got this.
It's a lot to juggle, to be fair. To be fair to Ian.
Thank you.
Then is it possible to have a second switch?
We'll see what we can do. It is possible, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
The only thing is basically, we just need you, Dan, to switch to Ian. And back.
Yep. Just
You
override.
have
it.
like the master Ian switch. Exactly.
Yeah, I actually do know a way to do that, so I can get that set
Okay,
up for next time.
Good.
Great.
Well, anyway, that's something I learned at Disney too. We're still on Disney, and I don't know what to say because Ian,
It's a lot of drama.
I don't know how much integrity the show has left.
So what are you
Because you're gonna
proposing
pick-
here?
I'm worried these girls are going to pull out now because I scheduled the whole thing with them for next week. Like it's
But why
on, and they're going to
wouldn't
see
they?
this episode.
Well,
and
because
why would they not want to bail?
Because Ian, if I'm giving you two finalists and they're putting their heart on the line for you, and you're gonna have to pick a winner, no, you need to disclose first of all that you are interested in a third girl at all, let alone the fact that she's interested in being a contestant on this show. If you really love her, Ian, you will let her compete so you can pick her.
Everything you say only makes me realize I never shouldn't have even mentioned this.
Well,
Well,
That's
we
not
will
all.
always find out everything.
I mean, that's
I gotta
true.
pee so
will-
bad.
We will find. See, that's the wrong attitude to have. That's the wrong thing. All right, well, let's move on because I don't think we're getting anywhere here. But do you see my problem? At least, do you see the conundrum that I'm in?
Yes. So,
Okay.
what do you want to? You're extending the invite to do a wild card edition,
Yes.
or what?
Well, I didn't want to even have this conversation like this. To be
Me
honest,
neither.
But you didn't leave me any choice. I gave you reasonable options, and you rejected all of them. I wanted to introduce her as a third wild card, but I had to reach out.
Wait, you said reasonable options. I'm pretty sure that was the only option.
No, I said, well, at least what I said to you that I thought was reasonable was at least tell her I want her to be on the show and give her the option.
Okay. Well, now she's aware. So there you go.
Okay, all right. Well,
Mission
Is
accomplished.
she local?